1. Barbara Lamar. Barbara Lamar was a stunning star of the silent film era, known for her captivating performances in films like The Three Musketeers and The Prisoner of Zenda. Born in 1901, she quickly rose to fame in the 1920s, celebrated for her beauty and talent. Lamar's allure made her one of the most sought-after actresses of her time, and she became a prominent figure in Hollywood's glamorous landscape. However, her life was marred by excess and tragedy. Known for her fast-paced lifestyle, she often claimed to need only 2 hours of sleep a night, which led to a life filled with parties, heavy drinking, and substance abuse. Despite her popularity, Lamar struggled with addiction and poor financial management. She reportedly spent her earnings as quickly as she made them, leaving her with little savings for the future. By her late 20s, her health began to decline due to tuberculosis and nephritis, conditions exacerbated by her lifestyle choices. At the time of her death in 1926, at just 29 years old, she was nearly penniless. Her death was attributed to her deteriorating health, which was a direct result of her lifestyle. In her final days, she was supported by friends and colleagues who helped with her medical expenses, highlighting the tragic end of a once promising star. Lamar's story serves as a cautionary tale about the darker side of fame, illustrating how quickly fortune can fade. Her legacy is a reminder of the pressures faced by young stars in Hollywood, where the glitz and glamour often mask the personal struggles that can lead to devastating consequences. Despite her brief career, Barbara Lamar remains a symbol of the silent film era, and her life story continues to resonate with those who study the complexities of Hollywood history. 2. Peg and Whistle. Peg and Whistle was a British-born actress whose life story is a poignant reminder of the challenges faced by many aspiring stars in Hollywood. Born in 1908 in Wales, she began her career on Broadway, where she gained acclaim for her performances. In pursuit of greater opportunities, Whistle moved to Los Angeles, hoping to transition her success to the silver screen. Unfortunately, her Hollywood debut in the film 13 Women was a disappointment. The film's release was delayed, and her role was largely edited out, leaving her feeling disheartened. As she struggled to find substantial work in Hollywood, Whistle faced mounting financial pressures. The competitive nature of the film industry, combined with her inability to secure roles, led to significant personal and financial struggles. Depression set in, fueled by her professional disappointments and the pressures of Hollywood. On September 16, 1932, at the young age of 24, Peg and Whistle tragically took her own life by jumping from the Hollywood sign, a haunting symbol of her unfulfilled dreams. Her story highlights the darker side of fame and the immense pressure placed on actors to succeed. Despite her brief career, Whistle's legacy endures, serving as a reminder of the emotional toll that the pursuit of stardom can take. Her tragic end underscores the harsh realities faced by many aspiring actors in Hollywood, where the promise of fame can quickly turn into despair. Peg and Whistle remains a poignant figure in Hollywood history, representing the dreams and struggles of countless artists who sought success in the entertainment industry. 3. Marie Dressler. Marie Dressler was an Oscar-winning actress who became one of the biggest stars of early Hollywood. Born in 1868, she began her career on the stage, where her comedic talent shone through. Dressler's popularity soared during the Great Depression, making her one of MGM's highest-paid stars. She is best known for her memorable performances in films like Min and Bill and Dinner at 8, where her unique blend of humor and pathos resonated with audiences during tough economic times. Despite her success, Dressler's financial situation was precarious. Known for her generosity, she often helped friends and supported those less fortunate during the economic downturn. Unfortunately, her lack of financial management led to difficulties later in life. As her health began to decline due to cancer, her ability to work and earn a steady income diminished rapidly. In her final years, Dressler's medical expenses drained her savings, leaving her financially strained. By the time of her death in 1934, her net worth had dwindled significantly, with little wealth remaining from her once thriving career. Her story serves as a poignant reminder of how quickly fortune can fade, especially for those who are generous to a fault. Marie Dressler's legacy is one of resilience and talent, and her contributions to film and theater continue to be celebrated. She remains an enduring symbol of the complexities of fame, illustrating that even the brightest stars can face significant challenges in their personal and financial lives. 4. Bela Lugosi. Bela Lugosi, best known for his iconic portrayal of Dracula, experienced a heartbreaking decline into poverty. Born in 1882 in Hungary, Lugosi became a celebrated stage actor before transitioning to film. His performance in the 1931 film Dracula catapulted him to fame, making him a household name in the horror genre. However, as Hollywood's tastes evolved, Lugosi found himself typecast, limiting his roles to eerie characters that gradually lost their appeal. As his career slowed, so did his income. Struggling to maintain his standard of living, Lugosi faced financial mismanagement, leaving him with little savings to fall back on in his later years. Compounding his difficulties was a crippling addiction to morphine, initially prescribed to manage pain from a leg injury. This dependency drained his finances further and tarnished his reputation, making it even harder to find work. In his final years, Lugosi lived in humble circumstances, reportedly seeking financial help from fans to survive. His once celebrated status faded, and he became a tragic figure in Hollywood history. At the time of his death in 1956, his net worth was estimated to be less than $1,000, a stark contrast to the fame he once enjoyed. Lugosi's story serves as a cautionary tale about the fleeting nature of fame and the personal struggles that can accompany a life in the spotlight. Despite his tragic end, his legacy as a horror icon endures, reminding us of the complexities of an artist's life. 5. Lou Costello. Lou Costello, famed for his role as one half of the comedy duo Abbott and Costello, rose to Hollywood stardom with hits like Buck Privates and Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein. Born in 1906, Costello's comedic talent and charm made him a beloved figure in American entertainment. At the peak of his career, he earned millions, and his partnership with Bud Abbott became one of the most successful comedy acts of the era. However, Costello's financial success was short-lived. Costly legal disputes, poor investments, and a lavish lifestyle rapidly drained his earnings. His spending habits were significant, and his approach to finances lacked the foresight needed to preserve his wealth. Personal tragedy also marked Costello's life. In 1943, he lost his infant son in a drowning accident, an event that deeply affected him and may have influenced his later life choices. Additionally, He faced IRS issues that led to legal battles and large tax bills, further straining his financial situation. By the time of his death at age 52 in 1959, Costello's net worth had dwindled to an estimated $500,000, a fraction of what he once had. His story reflects the harsh reality of Hollywood fame, where even high earnings can vanish quickly without proper financial management. Despite his struggles, Costello's legacy as a comedic genius endures, and he remains a cherished figure in the history of American comedy. 6. John Gilbert. John Gilbert was a leading man of the silent film era, known for his romantic roles and striking good looks. Born in 1897, he became one of the highest-paid actors of his time, starring in films like The Big Parade and The Merry Widow. Gilbert's charm and talent made him a favorite among audiences, and he was often hailed as one of the most handsome men in Hollywood. However, with the advent of sound in films, Gilbert's career began to falter. His voice did not match the suave persona he had portrayed on screen, leading to a decline in roles. Despite his early success, he faced financial difficulties as his star power waned. Gilbert struggled to find substantial work and was often in and out of financial trouble. His personal life was tumultuous, marked by multiple marriages and relationships that added to his stress. By the time of his death in 1936, Gilbert was largely out of the public eye and had lost much of his wealth. His story is a poignant reminder of how quickly fame can fade and how challenging it can be to adapt to changing times in Hollywood. Gilbert's legacy as a romantic lead remains, but his struggles highlight the precarious nature of stardom and the personal challenges that many actors face in their careers. 7. Hattie McDaniel. Hattie McDaniel made history as the first African-American to win an Academy Award for her role in Gone with the Wind. Born in 1893, McDaniel faced significant racial discrimination throughout her career. Despite her groundbreaking achievement, she often found herself relegated to stereotypical roles, which limited her opportunities in Hollywood. While she was able to achieve some financial success, her earnings were often overshadowed by the challenges she faced as a black actress in a segregated industry. McDaniel was known for her generosity, often helping others in her community, which sometimes strained her finances. In her later years, she struggled with health issues and mounting medical bills. Despite her success, she faced significant challenges in securing leading roles, often being typecast or overlooked. When she passed away in 1952, her financial situation was modest, and she left behind debts. McDaniel's legacy is a testament to her talent and resilience, but it also highlights the financial struggles faced by many artists of color in Hollywood. Her story serves as a reminder of the barriers that still exist in the entertainment industry and the importance of representation. McDaniel's contributions to film and her trailblazing achievements continue to inspire future generations of actors and actresses. 8. Erich von Stroheim. Erich von Stroheim was a brilliant director and actor known for his ambitious films and meticulous attention to detail. Born in 1885 in Austria, he gained fame in the silent film era with works like Greed and The Wedding March. His directorial style was characterized by a commitment to realism and a willingness to push the boundaries of storytelling. However, his extravagant spending and uncompromising vision often led to conflicts with studios, resulting in financial difficulties. As Hollywood's tastes changed, Von Stroheim found it increasingly challenging to secure funding for his projects. Despite his talent, he struggled to maintain a steady income and was often forced to take on smaller roles in films. His career was marked by a series of ups and downs, as he transitioned from a celebrated director to a character actor. By the time of his death in 1957, he had fallen into obscurity, living in relative poverty. His story serves as a reminder of how quickly fortunes can change in the fickle world of Hollywood, even for those with immense talent. Von Stroheim's legacy as a pioneering filmmaker remains, and his influence can be seen in the works of many contemporary directors. His life illustrates the challenges faced by artists who dare to innovate in an industry that often prioritizes commercial success over artistic vision. 9. Dorothy Dandridge. Dorothy Dandridge was a trailblazing actress and singer, known for her stunning performances in films like Carmen Jones. Born in 1922, she was one of the first African-American women to achieve mainstream success in Hollywood, breaking barriers in an industry rife with racial discrimination. Dandridge's beauty and talent made her a star, and she became the first Black woman nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actress. Despite her talent, Dandridge faced significant challenges in securing leading roles, often being typecast or overlooked. Her financial struggles were compounded by personal issues, including tumultuous relationships and the pressures of fame. Dandridge's career was marked by both triumph and tragedy, as she navigated the complexities of being a Black actress in a predominantly white industry. In her later years, Dandridge battled depression and financial instability, leading to a decline in her career. She passed away in 1965, leaving behind a complicated legacy. Her story highlights the challenges faced by pioneering artists and the financial difficulties that can accompany fame. Despite her struggles, Dandridge's contributions to film and her status as a cultural icon continue to inspire future generations. Her life serves as a reminder of the importance of representation and the ongoing fight for equality in the entertainment industry. 10. Bette Davis. Bette Davis was a legendary actress known for her fierce performances and strong-willed personality. Born in 1908, she became one of Hollywood's most celebrated stars, earning numerous accolades for her work in films like All About Eve and Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. Davis was known for her ability to portray complex characters, and her performances often challenged societal norms. However, Davis faced significant challenges in her career, including battles with studio executives over her roles and pay. Despite her success, she struggled financially in her later years, partly due to costly legal battles and a lavish lifestyle. Davis's health began to decline, and she found it increasingly difficult to secure high-paying roles. When she passed away in 1989, her estate was reportedly in disarray, a stark contrast to her once glorious career. Her story serves as a reminder of the financial challenges that can accompany fame, even for the most talented stars. Davis's legacy as a pioneering actress remains, and her influence can be seen in the work of many contemporary performers. She is remembered not only for her remarkable talent, but also for her determination to carve out a space for women in Hollywood, making her a true icon of the film industry. 11. Lon Chaney. Lon Chaney, known as the Man of 1,000 Faces, was a master of transformation in the silent film era. Born in 1883, He captivated audiences with his ability to portray a wide range of characters. From the Phantom of the Opera to the Wolfman, Chaney's talent for makeup and physicality allowed him to create unforgettable characters that left a lasting impact on the horror genre. Despite his immense talent, Chaney faced financial difficulties throughout his career. He was often typecast in horror roles, which limited his opportunities for more diverse work. Additionally, the transition to sound films posed challenges for Chaney, as his unique style of acting did not always translate well to the new medium. He struggled to maintain a steady income, and by the time of his death in 1930, he had fallen into relative obscurity. Chaney's legacy as a pioneering actor remains, but his financial struggles highlight the precarious nature of fame in Hollywood. His contributions to the film industry, particularly in the horror genre, continue to be celebrated, and he is remembered as one of the greatest character actors of his time. Chaney's life serves as a reminder of the challenges faced by artists in an ever-changing industry, where talent alone may not guarantee success. 12. Jean Harlow. Jean Harlow was a glamorous star of the 1930s, known for her beauty and charm in films like Dinner at 8 and Hell's Angels. Born in 1911, she quickly became one of Hollywood's biggest box office draws, earning the nickname the Blonde Bombshell. Harlow's on-screen presence and comedic timing made her a favorite among audiences, and she became a symbol of the era's glamour. However, her life was cut short by illness, and she faced significant personal challenges, including tumultuous relationships and the pressures of fame. Harlow's health began to decline, and she struggled with various medical issues, which affected her ability to work. Despite her success, she faced significant challenges in her personal life, including a troubled marriage and the loss of loved ones. By the time of her death in 1937, she had amassed a considerable fortune, but her estate was complicated by debts and financial mismanagement. Harlow's tragic end serves as a reminder of the fleeting nature of fame and the personal struggles that can accompany a life in the spotlight. Her legacy as a Hollywood icon endures, and she is remembered for her contributions to film and her impact on the industry. Harlow's story highlights the complexities of stardom and the challenges faced by those who achieve great success. 13. John Barrymore. John Barrymore was a celebrated actor of the stage and screen, known for his charismatic performances and dramatic flair. Born in 1882, he was a leading man in silent films and transitioned successfully to talkies, earning acclaim for his roles in classics like Don Juan and A Midsummer Night's Dream. Barrymore's talent and charm made him one of the most sought-after actors of his time, and he became known for his ability to portray complex characters. However, Barrymore struggled with alcoholism, which took a toll on his career and personal life. His multiple marriages and relationships added to his financial burdens, and he faced significant expenses related to his lifestyle. Despite his talent, Barrymore's struggles with addiction and personal issues led to a decline in his career. By the time of his death in 1942, Barrymore's financial situation was precarious, and he left behind a troubled legacy. His story highlights the challenges faced by even the most talented actors in maintaining their careers and finances. Barrymore's contributions to film and theater remain significant, and he is remembered as one of the great actors of his era. His life serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of excess and the impact of personal struggles on professional success. 14. Thelma Todd. Thelma Todd was a popular actress in the 1920s and 30s, known for her comedic roles in films like The Party's Over and Married Alive. Born in 1906, Todd quickly rose to fame, becoming a beloved figure in Hollywood. Her charm and comedic timing made her a favorite among audiences, and she starred alongside some of the biggest names in the industry. However, despite her success, Todd faced personal and financial struggles throughout her career. She was involved in various business ventures, including a restaurant, but these endeavors did not provide the financial stability she sought. Todd's life took a tragic turn when she was found dead in her car in 1935, ruled an accidental carbon monoxide poisoning. Her mysterious death left many questions unanswered and cast a shadow over her legacy. At the time of her death, Todd was reportedly facing financial difficulties, highlighting the precarious nature of fame in Hollywood. Her legacy as a talented actress remains, but her tragic end serves as a reminder of the challenges faced by many stars. Todd's story illustrates the complexities of life in the entertainment industry, where success can be fleeting and personal struggles often remain hidden behind the glitz and glamour. 15. Wallace Beery. Wallace Beery was a beloved actor known for his roles in films like The Champ and Treasure Island. Born in 1885, he enjoyed great success in Hollywood, becoming one of the highest-paid actors of his time. Beery's rugged charm and ability to portray complex characters made him a favorite among audiences, and he became a prominent figure in the film industry. However, Beery's extravagant lifestyle and spending habits led to financial difficulties later in life. Despite his popularity, he struggled to maintain a steady income as his career began to wane. The changing landscape of Hollywood and the rise of new stars contributed to his decline, and he found it increasingly challenging to secure leading roles. By the time of his death in 1949, Beery's financial situation was precarious, and he left behind debts that overshadowed his legacy. His story serves as a reminder of how quickly fortunes can change in the entertainment industry, even for those who once enjoyed immense success. Beery's contributions to film and his memorable performances continue to be celebrated, but his life also highlights the challenges faced by actors in an ever-evolving industry. His legacy remains a testament to the complexities of fame and the importance of financial management in sustaining a successful career.